In this video, we are going to remove a layer from our group layer, which will also remove the layer from the entire map. So open up the GroupLayer remove layer.py script from the GroupLayer folder. We are going to use the GroupLayer object remove layer method, which will remove a layer from the group layer, but it will also remove it from the map entirely. Let's head over to documentation for our GroupLayer object remove layer method. Here we have the remove layer method for our group layer object, and it will remove a layer from the group's layers. And we can do this by specifying the index of the current layer you want to remove. Now it doesn't mention here that it removes it entirely from the map, but that's exactly what it's going to do. So let's go from here to ArcGIS Online and check out our web map. In the previous lesson, we moved our NHA layer from our group layer to the main map. In this lesson, we are going to remove the PNHA layer, and it will disappear from the map altogether. So let's head over to PyScripter and check out the workflow. We first access ArcGIS Online. We then use the content manager get method and supply in our web map item ID, which I'll paste in now for my notepad. The get method returns an item object that will assign to a variable called web map item. We'll then use that item object to create our map object, which will assign to a variable called web map. We're going to use our map object content property, which is a map content object, which has a layers property that returns a list of objects representing the layers in the web map. It returns them as feature layer objects or group layer objects. We're interested in the group layer object that sits at index 1, and we're going to assign that group layer object to a variable called GL for group layer. We now call our group layer object and the remove layer method, which we know takes an index parameter, which we're going to use 0, which is our PNHA layer. To commit the removal, we are going to call our map object update method. So let's run the script. Our script is complete. Let's head over to ArcGIS Online and check out the result. Here we can see the current lay of the land. We have our county boundaries layer at the bottom of our layers list. We then have our group layer that has 3 layers. We have just called a remove layer method to remove the PNHA layer. So when we refresh the map, we should see that removed. On top of our group layer, we have our NIAH locations, and then we have our NPWS NHA layer that we moved from the group in the previous lesson. So let's refresh our map. And we'll expand our group layer, and we can see that the PNHA layer has been removed from the group layer and from the map altogether. In this lesson, we saw the remove layer method for the group layer object in action, where it removed the layer from the group layer and from the map itself.